Thokozani emakhosini to all of you Banavatari that are watching Kulu Gelez's channel. Ngiyanamukela echanelini yenu kakhulu enimkhonze kakhulu. A special welcome to the first time subscriber and the viewer to the channel. Otherwise, to each and every one of you that have been viewing my channel, ngiyanamukela nani. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and when I say share, please share this information with somebody that you feel would be interested in knowing what is happening on the channel, or even just might be interested in the content that is being shared. I also welcome suggestions and ideas on what else can be covered on the channel. Thokozani emakhosini. My number is on the bio. Please feel free to WhatsApp the line. Please WhatsApp with purpose with regards to any consultations or further engagements. Emakhosini namhlanje, we are going to talk about prayer. Umthandazo. Prayer is like a plant. If you ignore it, it rots. If you overwater it, it withers. Prayer needs maintenance. You can't pray every time when you are in desperate need or when you are compromised by certain circumstances. Prayer should not be a task or even a chore. It has to be based on voluntary action. Okay, so you need to be willing, right? And the other thing I also encourage or to do, if you are that person that is so attached to immediate results of prayer, just pray sometimes ukhohlwe. Or rather, see prayer as a breath, the invisible thread that stitches our soul to the earth, to our blood, to the unseen hand that guides us. Prayer is not a lost whisper to the wind. I liken it to water. It carries power to shape, to quench the unwanted fire, and mirror the face of the divine. So, let's start with you. Yes, with you. Prayer isn't selfish for yourself. In actual fact, that's your survival kit. The true journey with regards to prayer starts within. And it starts with you. And also, you can't offer your energy when your personal battery is compromised. That's why I say you start with you, right? So you need to replenish yourself, guard yourself, shod yourself with the necessary shoes for the journey so that you can be able to see the personal results of your prayer. Yay! The world will break you into small and manageable pieces if you go out there and you do not start with yourself, right? Let me just ask you this. When last did you kneel down before your own spirit just to say you are sacred, you are enough, and you are everything that I am and that I need? I still encourage you, pray for yourself, right? Name your fears, name your grief, name your gratitude, your joy, and your intentions. Alternatively, say, hello universe, it's me, the hot mess that is trying its best, to be and to live the life that I'm living. There's nothing wrong with that, because God and your ancestors aren't grading your grammar or the kind of prayer that you are sending out to them. They are also not even grading the kind of request that you are sending out to them. Hence, I still repeat, if you are that person that is too conscious of the immediate results, yenzani, pray and forget and see things unfolding as the universe, as the ancestors, as God, you know, whatever you believe in, right, unfolds whatever you need. I say pray for family. When I'm talking about family, I'm not only referring to the immediate nucleus. I'm talking about your relatives. Yeah, that family. Okay? Because families are like soup. Every ingredient is different, and someone is always too salty. Sinabo bonke labo bantu labo in every family, right? Because I always say, family, together we have it all, and that's a fact. But remember, in this instance, prayer is the ladle that stirs the pot. Pray for your family. To pray for family is to weave a net of light beneath their feet. Ne? So you are just covering them. Also, very important, cover your children. Their laughter, their tears are written in your bones. Those people are everything, right? Because remember, prayer is the broom that sweeps the unseen. Note that also, again, prayer doesn't guarantee the exemption of being tested in the physical and also in the spirit. Okay? Namanje, I have a test for you. Raise your hand if you've prayed for that relative and immediately prayed for them. Vele labantu laba engizokucela ukuthi ubathandazele, they are going to test you. Your relatives, because vele we all know that we are not going to be tested by a foreign entity or somebody that doesn't know us. Family members will always be the first people that test us. Okay. I encourage you now. I say raise your hands if you ever prayed for a relative and immediately prayed for patience because of them. But yes, they do have the tendency, yoguti, they aggravate our spirit in unsavory forms. Ngisaba nje ukuthi bayanyanyisa. Saba nje lokho ukuthi bayanyanyisa, but you know what I mean. And in the bigger scheme and in the midst of everything, see how we are all as family in this soup together. I mean, what if the fractures in your family are not curses, right? But the sacred space where grace can grow? I'm just asking you. It's just an open question. Above and beyond as well, Banabatari, I also encourage you to pray for others. Okay. Yes, the others. The others, don't confuse them with your family members. Don't do the other in Ganjalu. Pray for others. Okay, the world in and other events ezenzakalayo emhlabeni. Right? Pray for others. Ngaphandle nje kokufuna ukubabeka izandla. Angithanda kabi ukubeka izandla. Ngoba vele nina ninjalo. Ngaphandle nje kokubeka izandla. I know that is the hardest prayer. But in your individual capacity and space, This says to the universe, your pain is my pain. Your healing is my healing. Remember that analogy of the seed. Prayer is like a seed. It doesn't know if it will become food, shade, or medicine, but yet it grows. You'll never know the kind of blessing upon your life until it unfolds. The ultimate prayer is like gossip. Yes, gossip. It spreads light without permission. Just turn to someone near you and say, I'll pray for you. And if they give you that side eye, just also add, you will win the lottery, and see them smile. See how it will brighten their face. It will perhaps also brighten their spirit. Okay? Because we are not here to dim other people's lights, but we are here to ignite each other's fires and lights. Because and you keep on having these shadows. So just light up everyone's light, but again, don't forget, not at the expense of your compromised well-being. Share if you have enough to help somebody that is near you. In conclusion, Banabatari, whether you believe this or not, prayer is not a transaction. Don't look at it as a transaction. Prayer is a sacred communion between yourself, your ancestors, the universe, God, or whatever you believe in. When you pray for yourself, you honor, firstly, the divine within. When you pray for your family, you mend the tapestry of time. When you pray for others, you join the chorus that sings being, which means existence, light, and everything good to the world. You are never alone. Hence, I encourage you to pray for yourself, for others, for also your family members. If you also want to pray for your dog, for rifuyo zako, pray for them. Depends on the kind of relationship that you have. I pray for my chickens. Togozan.